I started off in the 6th grade showing chickens, and then as time progressed I started like, let's get a little more interesting. So I went into the pig barn. I showed pigs for 2 years. Then I came into the cow barn here as a final hurrah. Let's just say I showed some cows for my senior year, as my last year being able to show. Joy really is, there's no better way I can put it. I mean, being able to express the leadership abilities that you learn, being able to take criticism from the judge and being able to go out and fix that and then come back. And just seeing all these people that come out here into these show rings, and you have to see all the hard work they've put in to show what they can do right there. So it's just an amazing thing to be able to see what someone can do with nothing and make it into something fantastic.
Taking criticism from the judge in these livestock shows, that really shows that you want to get better and you want to do your absolute best. Whenever you're younger, especially I remember whenever I was 9 years old, if a very favorite animal of mine would die on me, I wouldn't understand why. I wouldn't know, well, why did this happen to me? But throughout the years, you just have to learn that, of course, the dedication process to this, you have to put everything you have into it, and it just shapes you as a person, that things are going to happen and you're going to get down sometimes and things are going to happen, but ultimately you just get back in the saddle and keep going.
We thoroughly enjoy this as a family activity, and I think that's very important these days, because I think a lot of kids are a lot of technology and they don't have the hands-on with projects like this, and I think they're really missing out on a big part of an opportunity, as not only as an individual but just as a family, and it just seems like it puts the kids down the right path. As long as they're responsible and as long as they know what's required of them, and like I said, to me it puts them in a situation where they learn to work for things. If they want a good product, then they know that ahead of time that they have to work in order to get that end product.
This organization has shaped me into the person I am today. It really brings out the leadership qualities, the responsibility, the dedication that you really need to have, not just in the barn, but in life in general.
Kids these days, if you ask them where something comes from, they tell you the grocery store. You know, if you're not in the rural communities, and whereas now you go around and you ask these kids here who's been involved with these projects from the time they've been 3rd grade till now, even through high school, that they just learn that, they know where meat comes from, and they know how to raise cows, and they know how to raise pigs, and whatever else it is that's involved in it, and even gardening and that kind of stuff. So without that kind of stuff, you really lose a key part of the rural farmers' part of the community.
If you get these younger kids involved in this program, it's going to teach them qualities that they never thought they had. It's going to teach them qualities that they thought they had, but you're going to get better with it. It's all about the teaching process, and it's just really great for this community in general because it brings us together. We do these shows, and you just see all the different species, cow showers hanging out with pig showers, hanging out with sheep, and it's just really cool that I can feel so secure in the barn, and this is basically my second home, even though I'm with people from all across St. Tammany and Louisiana.
The one thing that my parents taught me, and it's been my number one philosophy, is showing livestock is a great thing because it teaches you to be responsible for a living animal, for a living creature, that in the end you'll need to be able to do that in your future life. So being able to be responsible for something right now as a young teenager as we are, then you can go into the future and do whatever you can. You can have those abilities to take care of whatever you need to take care of.